What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Talking Scary podcast number 10. We are here with Riot and Bubbo, and we're going to be talking about some shit that happened this week and a lot of fun stuff. If you guys want to get the apparel and some Jerky Pro forever scary for 5% off at any of the links down below. Get your stuff now, because this podcast is brought to you by Aporia Customs and Jerky Pro.
Love that stuff.
I'm fucking right.
It's so good.
You know, I'm kind of disappointed that I got the original, because the original is so good, but honey barbecue. I need some of that shit right now.
I just want the nuclear.
You want to shit blood?
Yes. Now, okay, I will say the hot one, like the spicy one I got, it's not that bad actually. It has kind of a sweet taste to it, so you don't really notice the heat. It's not bad.
I'll have to give it a shot. I'll have to get it.
Yeah. It's a good one.
Riot still hasn't gotten any jerky, which I'll change that soon. Don't worry, boy, I got you.
Yeah, I'm like,
what flavor did you want again?
me? I don't, dude. I grew up in a family that made fresh jerky. My dad would go out and kill deer and make deer jerky. Like
That venison jerky, man, that's some good shit.
y'all motherfuckers think you can impress me? Send me a bag of that shit. I'll tell you. I'll be like, look, it'll be good or not. Like I'll be the bystander in this community.
All right,
Like, yo, that's some shit fucking jerky, bitch.
I'll send you some tonight.
It's
Then.
real fucking local grown stuff. No, I'm seriously though. Like my family, like, there was a point in time when my dad went on a hunting trip, and he just got addicted to it. Just like, I just want fucking deer in the house. And us as kids, you know, I was like fucking 5 or 6 and shit. I was like, I don't want to go eat fucking baby. Dad is fucking bad. All the other stuff. And Dad's like, oh, okay, fine. I'm sitting there at the dinner table one time, eating some hamburger helper, baby. I was like, fuck yeah, man. It's some good hamburger helper, Dad. What'd you do? He goes, oh, I threw Bambi in it. I was like, ah, yeah, I did. Fucking mom comes home. What the fuck are these kids crying about? I was like, I'm trying to make a joke. You do that? My mom's like, they're 5 years old. They just saw Bambi. Like, you know.
Oh no.
You know.
That's awesome.
I was 5 years old. That's when Bambi came out on VHS. And, you know, Dad's like, I'm going to go shoot some deer. And I'm like, no.
No, not Bambi.
Dad just snuck it in. After that, I was like, that fucking bitch tastes good, though.
I never actually saw Bambi.
Don't. It's
kind of fucked up.
I had I didn't feel like I needed to watch it. Like, I had it on VHS. I just didn't ever feel like watching it.
You know,
I can tell you the premise of it very easy, right? There's this beautiful little deer, right? And it's frolicking through the woods. And then there's this little bunny that knows how to talk too, right? And then there's all these other animals that know how to talk to the deer, right? And then all the deer's happy. And then everybody's happy. And they go, hey, Mom. Bam! And she's just dead. And it's like, you're like, oh. You know, I was a kid. I was crying my ass off. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Bambi, keep running. Don't look back.
Yo, these talking animals are having a good time. This asshole shows up, shoots the fucking mom.
Never even see the guy, too.
You know?
I think it's funny.
Hear the shot, never even see him.
Yep. That's it.
All right, sounds good.
Cool. One of the movies I remember watching on VHS.
And YouTube is freaking out for demonetization, just to let you know these days. So
yeah.
Anyways,
so one of the movies I remember watching as a kid back at my camp, was Chicken Run on VHS. A long time ago.
What is that?
It's one of the first claymation movies that came out. Chicken Run kind of like set the.
I'm gonna look this up.
It's a really good movie.
Never seen fucking. I'm gonna date your ass.
Okay.
Oh.
You've probably seen it, yeah.
Okay, I have seen this.
What were you saying, right?
Right.
I was like, man, you want to know what show I watched all the time as a kid? No, it wasn't even a show. It was a movie. It was called Rockadoodle.
Rockadoodle. Never heard of it.
It's got to be the name of it. That's got to be.
You might be a little beyond my time.
I don't see.
Yep.
Oh, Rockadoodle. Here we go.
Yep. That was my shit growing up, dude.
I mean, you do you, I guess.
Look at the date it was released though. Like for that time, it was some cool
1991.
it was some cool fucking shit, man. I was born in '88.
You gotta be careful when I look up because people can see my screen right here.
So it's Elvis as a chicken.
Oh, dude. Don't even go there with me, motherfucker. It's a lot more than that. There's this fucking kid who's in real life, right? It starts off in real life, and this kid gets transported and he gets malformed into this like little fucking mouse shit, and then he gets like now he's at a farm with all these fucking farm. It gets fucking crazy.
Damn, 1991.
Yeah.
I put in rocket doodle instead of rockadoodle. Doodles of rockets.
If you watch the intro, it's just you're just like set for it. Like every time I see it, I'm like, I'm not gonna watch this. And fucking Netflix or Amazon Prime will like play like the intro 5 seconds of it, and I'm like, you motherfucker, play that shit.
I recognize nobody in for the
gonna.
cast and crew in this movie.
You're not gonna. That was. It's considered now a cult classic. Ain't nobody know what the fuck that movie was. Nobody. Look up the images for it. It gets even weirder. You thought that just like the VHS of it was bad? Click on Google Images and then follow the scenes, and you're like, what the fuck's going on? There's
Boy.
a lot of shit that happens in that fucking movie.
It's an animated film. Oh, of course.
Did you guys ever watch Osmosis Jones?
Yes, it was the
I love
blue
that
pill
movie.
guy, right? The
Yeah,
blue guy.
Yeah. Oh, they used to show us that movie in school, and that was the best thing because that movie was amazing.
Dude, that shit. Who was the main character? It wasn't Will Smith, was it?
Chris Rock?
Who played
let
the
me
main
look it up.
character?
No, is either Chris Rock or
Chris Rock. Yes, I think it was Chris Rock. I forgot it was called
Yes.
Osmosis Jones. I just remember
There was Chris Rock, Bill Murray.
Bill Murray. Okay, wow. Who did Bill Murray play? Did he play the big pill?
Bill Murray? Bill Murray played himself. He was the sick guy.
Yeah. He was the dad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he almost
Hey, it's been a
died,
while, right? I don't pay
Yeah.
attention
Yeah,
to.
ditto. I have a memory issue. What the hell's your fucking problem?
I'm too young, man. I watched that
was a
shit
great
way
movie.
too fucking long ago for me.
Great movie.
Was it under Disney? Did Disney make that or Pixar rather?
I don't think. I don't think either of them.
I think it was another one of those independent like films.
Warner Bros.
Yeah. Warner
Wow.
Brothers. There you go.
Yeah.
Warner Brothers? Oh, no shit. I'm always
Yeah.
thinking of DreamWorks or fucking Pixar doing this
Disney
shit
Animation,
nowadays.
something like that.
Pixar is Disney Animation. Or
Uh,
are they separate?
No, they're two separate.
Does Disney Animation work on the TV show?
Disney Animation does more of the 2D cartoon stuff, and then like you have Pixar, which does more like 3D Toy Story, that kind of stuff.
Frozen, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen Toy Story? Was it Toy Story 4?
Yeah, I saw it.
You saw it.
We don't talk about it.
We don't. Okay, because I haven't seen it yet. Did it make you cry?
I bawled my eyes out.
Oh no. Oh boy.
At the end of the movie, I started bawling. It was awful.
I stopped watching after 2. I have to pick
gotta-
up. I have to pick up on 3.
You gotta watch 3 because 3 also made me cry.
There's a lot
But
of
4 made me cry more.
3 was pretty good. I saw that shit in theaters. I don't know what the fuck
Yeah.
all those kids were doing. Who the fuck are you? This is my child. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking screaming at all these kids. I was like, this dates your ass. Get the fuck out of my movie theater, you fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, you gotta watch 3 and 4.
Okay.
They're both really. All the
3
Toy
was-
Stories are really good.
3 was fucking badass. I was just like surrounded by kids. I was like, really? I was like, where's all my peers? I saw that shit in VHS. I never even got to see it on DVD.
Yeah.
I recently saw that thing in high def. I was like, I never saw half the fucking. Wait, what?
Wait, the
Yeah, I had
original
it on
Toy Story?
VHS.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
had it on
god.
VHS.
The last
Yeah.
time I saw it was VHS. If I see it in HD now, it's gonna just be so weird.
You can
I've
see
never seen it in
so
HD.
much. You can see like the little string
Oh, in
that's
Toy
not,
Story 4, you can tell there's so much detail.
like I'm talking about the first one. And the first one, like you can see the threads in Woody's like little vest that goes all around it. There's like little fluff patterns on it.
Crazy.
Wow.
I was like, yo, motherfucker, see my webcam camera? You see that grainy shit? It's what VHS was, but like times 5.
Yeah.
You just had like blots this big you were looking at. They were like colored.
I remember
You know what I
watching
mean?
the original Spider-Man movie on VHS.
Oh
It was
wow,
just
the OG. Okay.
yeah, the OG. It was at the time it was an amazing movie, but I think if I watched it again on VHS, I would think it looks absolutely terrible.
Oh god, yeah.
Because
Boy.
imagine those effects, those visual effects on VHS.
Yeah,
Awful.
that is true.
Well, you realize, especially from my perspective, that like for somebody who has watched Spider-Man on VHS, the puppet wiring doesn't pop
that is
when,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's true. Yeah.
when it's on HD and you got Willem Dafoe up there on that thing and he's like "Ah, bah, da, da, da," and like when it's in HD you're like, okay, he's actually staying on a platform that's elevated. And,
Yep.
and VHS you're like, wow, that looks pretty fucking good.
You
Dude.
can't tell the difference.
Back then they looked at the VHS playback and they're like, yeah, you can't see shit. And now you look on the HD, it is so apparent, but it's really cool because you get to see what how they did stuff and the aging process and all that. But it still
So
looks pretty good for how old it is. The
in
special effects.
one of the Jurassic Park movies, there if you go key frame by frame in one of the scenes, there's a scene where all the dinosaurs disappear for one frame and then they come back to the next frame. I guess it just had like an error in the rendering
No
and it didn't
shit.
render anything for that exact frame. But before and after you can see it.
Well, no,
Cool.
it took them like especially for the first one.
Yeah.
It took them like 6 years just to make that 3D scene, just that beginning.
Yeah.
6 years for that, like
Wow.
just for that scene. They're like, okay, we got to do this and let the computer render for like 6 months. We'll come back.
No way.
I'm being dead serious, dude, because like again, Jurassic Park and Toy Story and all that stuff that was on VHS, that was all rendered in high quality stuff. Because every time you saw the VHS, what did you see? This movie has been formatted to fit your TV screen. It has been modified from its original version.
Oh, okay. So they were overcompensating for VHS.
They were,
Okay.
because they had one raw format to work with, which is
Right.
technically still the same today, but they have to export it like we do with our video files. Everybody video edits.
Yep.
It's pretty much what they work with. You have a raw file that you work with, and then you have to export it out. So yeah,
So
we're trying to make it as lively as possible, but take our rendering speeds that we get. I can render out a 30-minute video probably in about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Go back to Jurassic Park days.
right.
You got Windows 98. I'm sorry, 95.
Woo! Dinosaurs, baby. I swear that's what my fucking store runs. I
So,
swear, dude, their monitors are like 30 refresh rate. I go to scroll down, half the screen is up here, the other half's down here. It's disgusting. Makes me
Yeah,
want to cry.
You gotta start fucking with your managers now. Going, hey, the vertical hold on this monitor is a little off. I was wondering if you go look at it to see if they get it.
Right.
What the hell are you talking? What the hell's vertical hold?
That's like saying your blinker fluid's out.
Yeah, like
some poor sap came into TLE, our tire and lube center, and asked the clerk behind the desk, "You guys have any blinker fluid?" The age-old question. And I can hear in another aisle somebody just start laughing their ass off because they know what happened. And then
that's fun.
it's funny because like the clerk, he's a mechanic that also works there. He comes up to me, he says, "You know how many people come up to me a week and say that? Like 2 or 3 a week," and that's
crazy.
hilarious.
That's just common sense at that point. Blinkers are
You
electrical.
would think, but I mean, people who aren't very car savvy and were probably born in about 2005 won't know that. So
I guess.
I almost bought my car as a standard.
Really, why didn't you? What held you back?
You know, God, I just liked all the bells and whistles in the motherfucker.
Oh, so you wouldn't be able to get those bells and whistles
No,
if you
I
got
would. I wanted some satisfaction.
The best of the best.
I said I demand satisfaction. And the guy's like, "Are we gonna start dueling?" I was like, "Oh,
Well,
no. I didn't mean it like that. I mean, and I don't mean it like I'm gay either. Don't I mean I want a good looking car with a lot of like impress me
yeah,
with your pants on, please. Go
We
now.
get it. Car's a metaphor. We get it.
Yeah, like go
Good looking car.
go on.
that's funny. I just put away a lot of money in my bank now. Waiting for next paycheck to put like 300 more in, and then more, and then more, and then get myself a good Jeep. Hopefully, I want to get the same Jeep that my mom has, except obviously that doesn't have 200,000 miles on it.
Oh.
Careful about that death
Oh.
wobble.
Mm-hmm. I can feel it whenever I go up to Fulton. I take it easy on the old girl. Especially because when I go onto the highway, I go. The thing is 65. The speed limit is 65, and I go 70. I reach that 75. That wobble's coming in, dude. It's a little
That's what I
scary.
had on my. I had that on my truck. The speed limit on the highway around here was, I think, 70. I would go about 90.
Oh my god.
I felt it a few times. I thought I was gonna die, but hey,
Insurance companies be
we're still
warned.
here.
Yeah.
We're still here.
Insurance companies be warned. Start wearing a helmet while they're driving.
I had 100 in my new car the other day.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What'd you get? What kind of car?
2017 Nissan Sentra.
Wow.
Yeah.
Comes with all the bells and whistles like Riots.
Oh yeah.
No, it doesn't.
I got an eco mode, regular mode, sport mode.
My car has sensors in it, right? And it said it will give my phone a chime if there's anybody near my car. I had to turn the fucker off because there's 30 fucking squirrels around here. Your car don't fucking do that.
Squirrel.
I don't think I wanted to do that though.
That's
I
funny.
did. I want some, like if I'm in a parking lot and somebody parks way too fucking close to me,
Yeah.
and somebody hits it,
Right.
I want to know for one to get up and look at my car so I can get that fucker's license plate to see if he digged my car. I mean, the new car, I'm freaking out about it. I never owned a new car in my life. I've owned nothing but 20, 30-year-old fucking cars my whole life. I'm starting to think about, the future, what's going to last me for 20 years. I'm still getting that car taken to a Rhino Turf place, having the undercoat fully fucking pressure washed, fully fucking coated. So no speck of rust ever will be on that thing.
That's the way to do it, especially up here, man. I mean, those winters are hard on these cars.
Oh yeah.
And I just had some, or not me, but I met somebody at the Walmart Academy that I went to that came from Texas, and it's her first year up here. She hasn't experienced winter up here yet, and she lives over there. I think it's like Oswego over there, and like, dude, you're gonna get lake effect snow. You're in an extreme cold area, especially during like December and January. So she has a good, like, really good all-wheel drive truck. So I think she's gonna be fine. All she has to do is weight the bed with sand bags, and you're just good.
So my truck, it was my dad's, and we had it back when I lived in New York. And the winters were just so harsh, and we weren't like that prepared. The muffler got a big hole in it from like all the, I don't know exactly what it was. I think it was from the road salt and stuff like that, just getting all up in it and everything. It got a huge hole, and it made a huge noise. But I love that noise. Not gonna lie, it was fantastic.
What kind of noise? Like,
It was like
I was like,
okay.
Yeah, I was like, last time I took Jake at a ride, it was in my old car, and I didn't even have a muffler. That fucker was loud.
The last ride I took in that bad boy, man. I'm telling you.
What's the temperature for you guys right now?
Right now it's like 50, I think.
I wish. I
43 degrees.
Yep, 43. Oh wow, it says 39 for me. Oh, feels like 39.
Let me just pull this up. It was cooler today but more than usual. Right now it's 75. and this is at nighttime.
Oh wait, are
Honestly, I don't know, man. I would have told that woman from Texas to just like, I don't know what it is. Even in my new car, I'm gonna know how to drive in the snow. Everybody's driven in the snow, but for some reason, when it starts snowing, people just start driving
They
5
forget.
miles an hour.
It's like when it rains, people forget how to drive.
I'm like, how long? I was like, dude, your license plate is old school white and blue. You've been here for over 30 years.
yeah, I know, right?
I'm like, what are you doing?
In their
like,
in their defense, they probably have bald tires and they didn't prepare in time. Maybe they were down in Florida, came back, and they're like, "Oh fuck,
Again-
winter hit." But
again, you've lived here for over 30 years.
yeah, there is there's no excuse for it.
I had, I'm buying, winter tires for my little 15 fucking inch rims. Because I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to be fucking blazing around that motherfucker.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah.
I got anti-traction.
Snowbird season started early this year.
Snowboard?
Snowbird.
This is snowboard.
Nah, the old people, they're already coming to Florida.
Oh, that's right, because you're down in Florida, and so you get to see all this shit unfold.
Yeah, so my parents live in a neighborhood, and it's in Naples, Florida, which is where most of the old people go, and
okay.
the rich old people, and they typically don't have any neighbors like ever. Like their whole neighborhood's basically empty all the time. But right now, everyone's moving back in, and it's getting busy again.
We have a Naples down here, and I just call it Nipples.
Nipples, yeah, close enough.
I've always wanted to come down to Florida. The closest I've been to Florida is Myrtle Beach, and that's not even. That's like
Myrtle Beach is nice though.
So many states away.
That's a couple states.
It really is nice though, dude. The last time I
Myrtle Beach
went
is
to
nice.
Myrtle Beach was about 7 years ago, and
Yeah.
got a sunburn like a motherfucker first day. We were there for 7. First day I got a sunburn.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, it does.
If you're ever down in the Disney area, let me know.
All right, for sure. I've never been to Disneyland.
How close
World.
are you to
That's World.
Disneyland?
Yeah,
45 minutes.
Really?
Holy shit.
Well, okay, so now
Me
here's
and
the
Jake
thing.
are like an hour and a half from a Six Flag.
Yeah.
I forgot about Six Flags.
I know, right? Everybody does. Everyone's like, "Oh shit, I forgot Darien Lake was a thing." You guys want to go there? No, I don't either. Fuck it.
So I'm actually in Orlando. Now,
Oh,
Orlando's 45 minutes away from Orlando though. Orlando's massive. So
wait, Orlando's 45 minutes away from Orlando?
yeah, it's just a thing I saw on Facebook the other day. So it's just so big. And the traffic's so bad. It takes me 45 minutes to get from where I'm at in Orlando to Disney.
Oh, wow.
It's just huge. Like it's absolutely massive.
Damn.
What we have, this is what we do for fun around here. We have a Renaissance Festival in Sterling.
Oh yeah.
Don't tell people that.
That's what we do for fun around here.
You know what we do for fun? We dress like we're from the Renaissance time and get drunk.
It's awesome.
Welcome to New York.
I gotta tell you guys a great story that happened to me at the Renaissance Festival. So I went up there with my buddy and his parents and sister, and we went up there for like a whole day. I get up there, I'm wearing flip flops. It's great outside. I'm not dressed up at all because I just didn't have any money for that. Nobody did. But we were up there, and you get really cool snacks up there, like shit that they ate in the old time. Then you have modern food, all that fun stuff. And there was a game that you could test your strength, and you could hit the weight with a giant mallet, and then that motherfucker would skyrocket. So I went up there, and I'm like, "Yo, dude, I'm fucking doing this."
Was the heckler still there?
Yes.
I love that heckler.
Dude, I swung the first time and I missed. I'm like, God damn it! So and then the guy's just looking at me weird, like I just fucking like killed a squirrel with the hammer or something. All right, whatever. So then I get up and I do it again, bam, and then I get knight. Like it went from like squire to whatever to knight. So I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm fucking hyped. So I start walking away and I just feel something wet down below. What the hell is that? I look down. I hit my toe with that mallet. I had flip-flops on.
Oh.
Yeah, it looked nasty.
Ah.
And I just got there the first 5 minutes, and we had the
Oh.
whole day ahead of us. So I got I was like, fuck, I messed up. So I went and I got a little staff, and I still have that staff. It's kind of out there on the porch though, but I have that staff, and I etched my old gamer tag in it. Nerves, like a nerve and then two Z's, and it was all uppercase and lowercase. That was like my original gamer tag. This was like 15 years ago, dude.
I was trying to think about this the other day. How did we meet?
You were doing graphics.
I feel like that was too, but I feel like we started talking about Skate 3.
Oh, Jesus.
Didn't you post a Skate 3 montage like a long time ago?
Yes, I did.
And I commented on it.
Is that how you found me?
I think it is. I'm actually about to go to your channel real quick and look.
Holy shit, dude. Yeah, go ahead.
I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, how did this happen?
I always thought we just met because you were doing graphics. Crazy how
I
things
think it was
go.
actually through Skate.
Well, have you ever been to the Renaissance Festival, Riot?
Yes, I mentioned the heckler.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's like my favorite part of like the Renaissance fair is like that guy that would be like, "Oh, you fucking wimp! You can't hit that fucking thing up here," and he would be swear. I bet you nowadays he doesn't swear, but when I
Yeah.
was a kid, like there would be guys because like it used to be like weighted. That
Oh,
little
really?
thing used to be like 150 fucking pounds. And the whole point of that thing was to get it as high as you could. And you know, my whole family drinks. So when we go there, we're like, yeah, fucking bear like we have our grand old fucking time. We throw fucking lettuce at the fucking the jousting guys, even the winners. Like we never gave a fucking they just loved us because we were just they're like, you guys are great Renaissance participants. We're like, we're just like
We're
family.
fucking hammered, man.
This is just how we act normally, dude. Like they're like, oh,
Well, come on back.
oh, well, here's a AA number. You're probably gonna want to go to one of those pretty, you know, like. But the
Hey.
heckler was one of my favorite things because he like that heckler would like make fun of my uncle. He gets so pissed off, and he like my uncle was like 350 pounds.
Really?
But he knew how to throw a punch. He knew how to throw all of his weight and his fat ass in a one punch. I seen him knock a dude out before. And he went like spin and twirl in one way. I was like, holy shit. My dad's like, yeah, don't piss off Uncle Ugly. And I was like,
Uncle Ugly.
oh, okay, Dad. It's what his name is. We call him Ugly. And so like that one heckler, man, my uncle, he took that thing and he slammed it down and that thing hit the fucking bell way the fuck up top there. The heckler's like, that motherfucker, he's cheating. And my uncle was like, I'm gonna get up there and fight you, you fucker. And like, you know what I mean? Like, we had so much fun at the Renaissance Fair, man. Like, we caused so much hell. We went there years later. I was over 21 and
Oh wow.
man, did that place like just dive bomb. I was like, man, this place used to be full of people. There used to be, you know, like the servants, and then there were like the richer upper class Renaissance people. Now it's like,
When is the Renaissance Fair? Or
we're cosplayers.
When is that Renaissance Fair? Start.
I don't know.
Because I know it's up in Sterling. Renaissance Fairs. Yeah, there it is. Shit.
I mean, I really wish I could say this was all due to nostalgia, but a lot of stuff in New York has just dwindled because of that. Our state fair used to be so much better. I used to, but when I was in my teenage years, I used to save up a bunch of money and go buy all my bongs and fucking weed pipes up there. I used to
Wow.
get a switchblade or two, a Zippo. You know what I mean? There was thousands of vendors at the New York State Fair, and like they were like, you know, the main area. I would go off the beaten path and find that guy that's like, hey kid, you want a pipe? And I'd be like, yo, fuck yeah, dude, give me one of those. You got some weed on you? Yeah, I'll take a 22, you know.
Yeah.
Of course, you know, then they brought in, you know, I went there every year growing up. And like it's just like year by year, it's just like
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like,
So apparently July 1st is the Renaissance Fair or Renaissance Festival, and I want to go next year. No, let's
Dude.
make this shit a thing. I want to go to the Renaissance Festival and get drunk and dress up as a bard, like a drunken bard.
No, we should like dress up as Star Trek people.
Oh, just completely just the exact opposite.
No. Make it and then like turn it into like a Star Trek episode. You know what I mean? Where they all had to go back to the Wild West, or they all got stuck in the malfunctioning holodeck and stuff, and they have to figure out what's going on. You know,
dude. You know, I saw.
And then you get really drunk, and then you confuse the plot up with yourself. So then you're fucking up with other people. Then nobody knows what's going on. And just like, who the fuck these guys are?
This is funny because when I was at the Renaissance Festival, my buddy, all those years back, these guys come in. Like, there's 4 people. They come in and they're dressed in Power Ranger outfits. Like this shit looks decked out, and they get in there, and as soon as they get in there, everyone just stops and looks at them, and then like they just stop and they're looking at everybody, and they're like, "Oh shit, I think we went to the wrong festival," and then they turned around and walked out. I think they did it for that one moment because everyone just looks at each other. It was fucking hilarious. That's amazing. Well, I tell you what, this so for the people over there in iTunes and everybody on YouTube, we are going to be doing Talking ScaRy live. Literally said it. We're going to be doing Talking ScaRy podcast live over there on Twitch, and it's going to be live on Fridays at 8 p.m. The reason why we're doing it on Fridays because it's the end of the week. Everyone's getting out of work by then, and you get to stay up, have some fun with us, chit chat after we get our talking points through. And it's just going to be a grand old time. So twitch.tv/ScaRy-Sniping-Twitch, all one word. And you guys can see us live, including anything else that we do. All over the place.
You know, Jake, you're like the only person here that introduces me to other people. And nobody really talks to me, and that's fine. I don't really like society that much, but it's just odd how I got sucked into this.
Yeah, I know, right? Like we just kind of did it, and it just happened.
Like I'm just here, and Jake's like off, like he's handling like ScaRy. He's talking to people. He's got graphic designers over here. He's got people doing editing. That guy's playing Call of Duty over here, and I'm just like,
I'm the podcast guy. I'm just hanging out. I'm also the server guy.
I play games, get my input.
Yeah, like honestly, like I'm just like the experienced old guy. I'm like, I do crazy stuff. If you don't believe me, there's a propane tank right there. It has an unregulated torch on it.
Speaking of propane,
if that introduces your fancy.
Speaking of Hank Hill, I just got a I just got a space heater with actual propane tanks in it. Well, 1 pound propane tanks in each side. That's what I'm using.
You have ventilation for that?
Yeah, I have ventilation.
And
it also has safety switches, so if it senses that there's not enough oxygen, it'll shut off. If it tips over, it'll shut off. So it has a lot of safety regulations on it. It's supposed to be an indoor heater for cabins. What are you looking at me like that, boy?
You don't trust it.
I'm trying.
Yeah, I don't like.
I ain't trying to die out here, okay? I did my research.
Have you ever brought a propane grill inside and decided to say I'm gonna grill inside today?
Well, I'm not grilling anything on it. Well, then again,
I know that.
Those things take really big tanks. These are small tanks that I use, and if I need
that one,
yeah, like that, or a little smaller than that. What?
Really?
Yeah.
Are you saying so? It's like the ones. So like it's basically like the little tank that's like this big that you would like plug into like your what I don't camping griddle or whatever.
Yep.
Is that like what it uses?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's small stuff like that.
Hold on a minute.
Oh boy.
You gotta go get it.
You gotta go. For the audio listeners, Riot's going to grab a blowtorch right now.
There was a little crack. I saw a little bit.
I got my prop.
Oh boy.
You have one of these.
Okay. Yes, that exact one. Wait, is it a Coleman? Yeah, it is. I think it is.
I have a whole fucking box of these I've been trying to get rid of.
Yo, bring them here. Are they 1 pound?
Motherfucker, I don't know. I just burn it. 1.02 pounds.
That might work. I think.
I
think
mean,
it might
it's
work.
16.4 ounces, 465 grams. Like, I don't know. There's like 12 of them. A whole unopened box my grandfather got for some who gives a fuck reason.
I'll take
I've
it.
been using this to start the old grill with, and
I'll take one. I'll take a couple if you need me.
you could take the whole fucking thing, dude.
Save me a lot of money.
My
Light
grandfather
it right now. You won't.
Yeah, just check to make sure you don't burn anything.
No, I'm looking for a lighter.
Oh, okay. Don't really need lighters nowadays when you got the
Go get a
vapes.
matchstick.
Burn down your house. You won't.
The
Yeah.
electronic lighter on it broke, so I had to light it with it's just an unregulated thing. Give me a minute.
Ah, Jesus, where did you start, boy?
I don't know. I thought it was necessary
It is. It is very nice.
especially for the YouTube viewers.
Yes. For the audio listeners, you're just gonna hear
Sorry.
you're just gonna hear
You're gonna have
fire in the background. Don't be alarmed. Nobody's burning alive unless you hear
John,
screaming.
you're gonna have to go to YouTube and watch it.
Yeah, it's incentive, ladies and gentlemen. But the incentive
it.
for iTunes is you guys get this on Monday. You guys get it a day early.
That's true.
See what I
That
can
is
work.
true. Once we get Spotify up, is it gonna go?
Pay all expenses.
Yes.
Mark it down.
Okay.
Oh boy. Let's see it right. Oh, there's the light. Play by play narration.
Oh yeah.
All right, I see you. Do that.
He knows what's up.
Unregulated, huh? That's not bad. You know,
That's pretty big flame.
I was afraid to take the cap off of mine because I thought that was what released the propane, but obviously not because I'm a dumbass. What's happening, boyo? I saw that. Looking beautiful.
Nice little flame.
You know, I'm still going through all my grandfather's shit, and I'm finding like just attachments like that just attach to explosive tanks.
The hell was he into?
Explosions.
He wasn't a mechanic.
Well, you probably could have found more stuff too in your grandfather's basement.
There's stuff that's even more deadlier. That's the safe one.
Oh my God. Yo, let me
So
just
what's
make
the unsafe one.
let me just make a grilled cheese really quick.
There are ones, right, that attach to this, and you notice, obviously everybody who's ever fucked with a flame torch before, you turn the gas, you try to light it, and then a spark comes out. I have ones that attach to this that don't have an end. It's just like it's just like a screw thing, and I was like, oh, so something screws onto it, and when you look at it, there's no holes for the gas to come out of. Okay, yeah, so I'm like, okay.
Do we see what happens?
I did. Nothing happens.
Huh.
I wasted all the other set of Coleman's on there, just checking those things out. It's fucking whole garage was full of propane gas unlit, and I was like a shit ton of money right now if I lit a match.
You know what I wanted? I want to do a cookout sometime soon because the weather's perfect for it right now. You know, it's not too hot, it's not too cold. I love the fall weather. I want to do a cookout soon. I gotta set a date. Like my days off right now are Tuesday through Friday. We could, no, not Tuesday, Wednesday through Friday. We could do that. That'd be cool. I'll buy all the burgers. I'll cook. Dude, I love to cook. I don't know what it is, man. Ever since I got out of Friendlies, I just love cooking. Cause I'm not
my grill, motherfucker.
I'm not. Hey, if you want to cook for me, dude, I'll buy the shit. I'll buy the shit, man. That'd be fucking great. I haven't had a good burger in a very long time. Good homemade burger, that is.
Dude, I've been marinating burgers in fucking teriyaki sauce. I've been marinating burgers in fucking bourbon sauce. I've been making so much sauces and shit, throwing them all together.
That's the way to do it, dude. That's the way to do it. Just make your own stuff.
I'm like, man, having a house is fun. You just worry that something's gonna fall apart
Yeah, I'm kind of out here in my own
Point
little world.
time.
Yeah, you can do it anytime now.
Yeah.
$30,000 roof. Come on now.
Yeah, I know, right?
It better last a long time. That's an inside joke, Bubba.
I
Want to
know.
tell you what? So we didn't since the last podcast didn't air because of technical issues. You want to tell Bubba about the story about the roofers
Oh,
that came?
yeah. So, I've been shopping around for like a quote on a roof, right? So,
Right.
do you know anything about carpentry, construction work?
Yeah.
All right. So, we got about 2,100 square foot of roof.
Okay.
Just give me a quote on what you think all together. Let's say labor and materials. How much do you think a 2,100 square foot roof would cost? Like ballpark it.
No, I don't know.
I'll tell you my guess. My guess was like 13,000.
So I was, in my construction field, I'd say about 10 grand, a little bit more
Because
than
it
that.
also would depend on like what type of roofing you're getting, stuff like that.
Straight metal,
Straight metal.
metal roof.
I'd probably say like 11, 12.
Okay, all right. So I was shopping around for quotes, getting estimates, and these Erie construction guys pop up on one of the cookies ads, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'll check them out. I check them out. They give me a call. They show up. They step all over my fucking roof, which again, I was in construction with my father. I don't think I've ever seen a man have an estimate for me by walking on my fucking roof.
Yo, if he falls through, it's an extra 10,000.
No, he falls through my roof. That's a new roof. That was the only thing I was thinking. Once, the guy's up there walking, and I said that to him. I don't think I told you that, Jake. He's up there walking around. I was like, you fall through that, you just got me a new roof, right? Free. Like, I ain't paying for it. He's like, oh, we'll fix the patch. I said, yeah, not the lawyer I'm gonna be hiring, buddy. Right? I was like, how about you get off my roof? He gets off the roof, he's like, it's just, business crap. I hate that talk. He goes, well, our company. I was like, I didn't sign any waivers. I didn't sign nothing. You got on my roof willingly, and you don't know how old it is. You'd have been giving me a whole new roof. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just looking for a quote. Right? 2.5 hours pass. There were two guys that showed up, mind you. And once one guy was winded, the other guy starts up. They're talking. I'm looking for a fucking quote, guys. I want to get on with my day. It's been 2.5 hours. Now my grandmother's coming in. She's like, oh, God, this sounds a little too rehearsed for me. Guy's like, oh, am I talking too fast for you? And I'm like, I think you're talking 2.5 hours too long, dude. Just looking for a quote.
Yeah.
So they show me their metal shutters and their fiberglass shingles, and that the metal shingles are worth, it's a lifetime warranty. They'll come there even if it's a little asleek, and they'll fix it for free, nothing down, whatever.
Right.
And these were metal shingles. I was like, metal shingle? I never heard of that one before. And everyone knows what a metal roof is. It's just a flat pane of metal that's, divided into sections. These were metal shingles. And I was like, okay, how much we talking here? Again, 2.5 hours later, he goes, for you guys, let's just do some $29,000.
Whoo, you're talking half a salary.
I was like, I looked at me and my grandma just like looked at each other. I was like, this house is worth $60,000, right? And again, doesn't even phase the guy. He just goes, well, with our roofs, you get guaranteed marketing and construction grade quality. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. It's $30,000 fucking dollars. That roof better wipe my ass when I'm done taking a shit. Like what the hell? Like, really? You know what I mean? Like, out of the fucking blue. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, okay, how much is it for the fiberglass shingles that look like regular shingles, but the quality? He goes, about 17.5. I was like, okay, no.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, this whole guy's been talking. He's been writing out contracts. He's been getting all this stuff. So he goes, you know what? I like you so much. I'll set you down with a lower price. I said, okay. I don't know what the fuck is going on. My mind is still on 30,000 fucking dollars. Like, what the fuck is that made out of? Like, I don't, like he's like, if you sign this non-disclosure agreement and this other one's saying that you'll give our company within this, they said there's some part of companies guild. I don't fucking know what the fuck you're talking. My mind is still on 30,000 fucking dollars. I'm just like, you guys are out of your fucking minds. So I had to do this and that, and he goes, for that, we'll drop it down to 13 grand. I was like, man, you guys are putting up a hard bargain. So like, how can I say no to this other than no? Like,
Yeah. That's a little
ta-
ridiculous.
talked with my dad. My dad knows a guy that doesn't want to be the middleman. He just wants to do roofing. If I get the materials, he'll do the roofing. Materials I got, $4,000. He wants 2 grand.
Wow.
That,
Oh shit.
that's a roof.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I was like, that's all I fucking wanted.
Deal.
God.
I was like, okay, you got it. Jake's seen my house. My house is not that big.
No, it's not. Like that's like a day, 2 days work, maybe if you really want to get
Yeah.
into it. Like,
Yeah.
wow.
So like,
Is that including the garage too?
yeah.
Okay. Oh. Fucking
What,
dude, you just saved yourself literally like half that cost.
you know what I mean?
13 grand.
Like, I'm sitting around, like, I know what a good deal is. Like, I'm not stupid. The car I got was a good deal.
He called you
This-
back too.
Oh God, yeah. He called me back. Because the next day I got up and this asshole crawled up my ass, and he goes, "You should write a review for the Better Business Bureau." And in my head, I'm like,
What?
okay. And I wrote out this like 2-page review in the Better Business Bureau about everything that happened. These guys come in, they walk all over my fucking roof. They tell me about their great cell phone algorithms and how their apps do all this other stuff, and how they had to go to this special training program to use the app. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm looking for a quote. Give me a quote. Shut the fuck up so I can do some more shopping. It's the whole point of shopping. You're looking down the aisles. You know what I mean? And then the guy calls me up. The president of the office in Victor calls me up, right? I don't think I told you this part. Maybe I did. And he said that he got a call from the Ohio branch where they're originally from. And that president is pissed.
Really?
He owns all of Erie.
Huh.
Because they started off in Ohio and they branched out. So there's like 20 locations or something like that now. And one of them is out in Victor. And he's like, I'm just trying to get an idea of what's going on. I was like, well, for one, I'm going to tell you that I'm not a crackpot, and that I wrote that review because I'm doing this out of a logical need to tell people that your salesmen are very pushy. Like, my grandmother wasn't there. She has COPD. You get her anxious. Her heart starts pumping more, gets more oxygen to her brain. Oh, she's also being oxygen tube fed. That means that there's more nitrogen being produced as a result. She could get dizzy, not know what she's doing, could get euphoric and sign the contract. $30,000 right out the fucking window. I was like, you guys are very fucking pushy with the whole selling you at the first day. I was like, these guys are writing up contracts, giving me non-disclosure agreements, all this other stuff. And he said he was sorry a million times. I was like, your sorries aren't good enough. You just got to tell, like, if you're selling $30,000 roofs, go to Google Maps, right? You guys know where I live. Take just a screenshot of where I live, right? If you were to throw a stone in that direction, there's a trash heap. If I were to throw a stone in this direction, there's a casino.
We got Mount Trashmore over there.
So I don't know what you guys were thinking coming to my house with that price, but you guys could have saved yourself 2.5 hours of everybody's lives, not showing up in separate cars.
They show up in separate cars.
They did. Two
That's
guys
just-
showed up.
That's sketchy.
It's not
Yeah.
sketchy. It's what they do for rich people. It's to show them that they're there, right? That there's a crew coming and they're there to service all your needs. I'm fucking broke.
I ain't
I-
rich for shit.
Yeah, I got one lump sum of cash from 5 years' work, and I got a nice car out of it and a decent roof. I'm happy with my life. I'm not a multimillionaire. I don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars laying around. I bought a very cheap, economical car, and I love that car. That was my big purchase, and I figured I would get some bells and whistles to make myself happy. That was it. And, I just, the guy said he's sorry so much, and I just kept telling him, I was like, no, it's fine. Just talk to your salesman. Tell them, have a, go look up home equity loans for the houses around you. That's available to all businesses for dirt cheap. You can look at what each house is worth. And you guys just could have said, yeah, you guys are for price range, could have not shown up. You could have done a bunch of other shit. Like, he's sending me a $50 gift card.
$50.
Yeah.
Oh, so now you're paying now $29,950 instead of $30,000.
I'm not paying shit. He's sending me a gift card to Applebee's.
Oh, to Applebee's.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you meant to the roofing.
Oh, no, not at all.
Okay, I was about to say that's not worth.
Yeah, I know. But I was like, you dude, you ain't got to give me the gift card. I was like, and I'm not taking the review down. Like, I'm sorry, but
You want to give you a gift card?
he did. He's sending me a gift card to Applebee's in the mail. $50.
Wow.
I was
Hey,
like,
but Applebee's is Applebee's, you know.
That ain't bad. Hey man, maybe it'll give you the incentive to buy the fucking $30,000 roof.
no, I sat there, I hung up, I texted my girlfriend, I was like, girl, we're going out on the town tonight.
Yeah, right.
We're going to Applebee's, girl.
Yeah.
Where is
Shit,
is there an Applebee's around here?
It's a Canandaigua.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. That's the Applebee's I knew was all the way down in fucking Ellis.
They
There
have
was
good
one
mozzarella
literally right
sticks.
next to my old high school. It was literally like right across. People would go there to go for lunch, for their hour lunch, while they were in school. Straight to Applebee's. And they
Should
got a
also
student discount.
probably let everybody know that where me and Jake live isn't near, like, places around us have that whole independent workforce type thing. There's not really much big corporate organizations around us. We have to like drive for like a half hour, 45 minutes to go to some place like an Applebee's.
Unless like
Any-
we have a huge retailer next. That's about it. Everything
Yeah,
else
like-
is
yeah, like we have a lot of retail shops, but there's no like White Castle or Red Lobster around us. Like we have to drive out for that. Like to even go to like a Dave and Buster's is way the fuck out in Henrietta, I think. And
Yes.
and that's like an hour and a half drive.
Yeah, it's right in Victor, I think.
Is it?
I think so.
So yeah, like we have to like
We have to go out there.
we're not even out in the boonies either. Like we're not out in the middle of the country. This is like a town. Like we have to drive to go to like some place like that.
And I've been getting used to going to traveling a lot because of me having to go to the academy like a fucking hour away. And I want to go to Bill Gray's tomorrow and get my. Have you guys ever had Bill Gray's burgers? Apparently they're the best in the world, or not the best. Yeah,
No.
#1 burger, like America's #1 burger or some shit. That's
There's
some good shit.
a million places that say that. I thought
I
it was
know.
Robin's. No, it was Red Robin's had that slogan, motherfucker.
And I've had Red Robins. They're okay. They're not the best.
They're okay.
I had their burger. It's decent, but it's not Bill Gray's good.
But for some reason, whenever somebody says Bill Gray's, I think of Tom Walls.
Really?
For some, it's where my brain goes to, and I don't know why. It's just like I'm like Bill Gray's. What is Bill Gray's? Where is Bill Gray's? It's like, is that place out in Canandaigua? It's got their root beer. It's like, no, that's Tom Walls.
I said
I'll be real
I was.
with you.
Yeah, what's up?
This burger, it looks like a normal burger. It ain't looking that good.
Bill Gray's? all about how it tastes, brother. It's all about how it tastes.
Yeah, I suppose it's
some
it's
good
thin.
shit.
It's a thin pat. Like it looks like a lower quality steak and shake burger.
It's really good. It's really. So I told somebody, hey, have you ever been to Bill? I went to Bill Gray's the other day. Have you ever been there? And they were like, Bill Gates. No, Bill Gates. I'm like, yes, boy.
Yeah, that's actually my grandpa.
That's right.
Webster, Jake, you're going way the fuck out to Webster. To
No,
go to
there's
Bill
one.
Gray's.
There's one in Henrietta, right next to Bryan Stratton. And then there's one in it's near a road called Tuckahoe. Tuckahoe Road.
You driving way the fuck out
An
to
hour drive.
Rochester
An hour drive. Ain't bad.
for a burger.
Hey, well, not when you say it
Burger.
like that. When you say it like that.
Burger.
Fucking good burger, man.
Yeah.
Not just one. I'm getting some and saving for later.
Okay, it's cheap. It's really cheap though. Not even gonna lie.
I bet. Yeah, it's a really good burger for the price. That's how I
Bacon
can
cheeseburger.
If you don't spend on the burger, you're spending gas. Like it's.
Yeah, that's true. If only they
It's-
had delivery for a mile or hour mile radius.
Like
They
again,
have
like
crinkle fry or curly fries.
I could drive to Canandaigua's and go to Tom Wall's, and I'd just be just as happy. Like,
Speaking of Canandaigua, have you been to Pudgy's? Pudgy's Pizza?
nope.
It's a very locally run pizza. I think
Wait,
it's
I
the
don't-
only. No, it's some
I
other
don't think you
place.
understand when I tell you how poor I am. It's my drink. It's got water in it.
Yeah.
That's about all I drink. I don't have soda.
Well, that's good for you. You should
I-
be doing that. I don't. I'm an idiot.
No,
I
I
drink
do
a lot of
that
Powerade.
because I'd like to have some soda or something, but I choose not to because I'm fucking poor. You know
Can't
what I mean?
relate. I'm poor, but can't relate.
Like I see a soda nowadays. I'm like, that's $1 I could save.
I think
That's
of it
true.
as an investment.
Soda?
Yeah, why not? It gives me caffeine, sugar, get my day going.
Investments.
Work harder. Work
Rots your
harder.
yeah, you know it.
Break
Rots
down.
your teeth right out.
Break down
It
that
really
stomach
does.
line. You
No,
know?
it really does. But you know what? It's worth it in the end.
But
Oh,
I can't have soda anymore. You boys' cavities would yell at me. My cavities yell at me whenever I have candy. That's why I'm
I've never
I'm
had
healthy
a
now.
cavity.
I'm healthy now because of my stupid cavities that I have to get my teeth pulled and get rid of. And
I also got invested into drinking a shit ton of water daily because my dad was reaching his old age and he described how painful it was passing a kidney stone.
oh my god, I don't never want to do that, but I know it's gonna happen.
It kind of happens to everyone, I think.
Nope. You
Really?
drink enough water, they shrink. So when it gets passed, not passing nothing. I talked to the doctor about this. Like my dad freaked me out. He was. I can't even describe to you about the words he put into how painful it
Oh
was.
no.
Like the only thing that I could make sense from what my dad said was that he was making such a bad noise of how hard it hurt that he was making noises that sounded like a horse. It
Really?
was strange. Like it was so bad. And I talked to my doctor, I was like, yeah, how do I not pass kidney stones? He goes, well, if you drink enough water, you know how erosion works with stones. I said, yeah. He goes, when I have a problem. I said, interesting.
Dude, there's a water bottle that my training coordinator had at the academy. It has like little lines on it, and each line says, "Good morning. Drink. You should be drinking more water. You should be down to here. Drink more fucking water. More fucking water. Start pissing your pants." It's awesome, and I need to get something like that. It'll keep you like. It also has times on it too. Like you should start
Right.
drinking at 7 in the morning when you wake up, and then you continue drinking throughout the day. So you
I
get
drink
that
a
done.
little over a gallon a day.
Really?
I try to drink a lot. Like I just keep a gallon of water in my fridge.
Yep.
I just sip on that.
It's good.
It's about the best thing for you to do.
Whenever I drink a lot of water, like I go through fits where I just drink a shit, and like I feel so much better. But dude, man, you go to the bathroom so fucking much. You really do. Like you piss so much.
Is that Polar Springs?
Poland Springs, yes.
Oh, I haven't seen that since I lived in New York. It's been years.
Oh, they don't get that down in Florida?
Nah. I didn't even see that in North Carolina when I lived there. I've only seen that like up north.
I did not know this is just a northern thing.
I've only seen it up north.
Oh shit. Makes you feel special. This is some good ass water, man.
We
Good
have
shit.
Zephyr Hills though.
Oh, I've heard of Zephyr Hills. Yeah, I've had some of that. Pretty good.
Zephyr Hills is good.
Well, it's hit the hour mark, and I do have to go and do stuff for the rest of the night. I have tomorrow off. Right, if you want, we can play some 7 days.
Man, don't sound so fucking excited.
I want to, man. I really do.
God, you make me want to kill myself. Yeah, like, man, we could play some 7 days.
Hey, a few more days till Modern Warfare comes out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it comes out the 25th.
If they got rid of the loot boxes, I'll buy it.
They're not going.
I'm
What
still
they're
gonna
gonna do?
buy
This
it.
is what they're gonna do. They're gonna hold off on them until the reviews come out. After the reviews come out, that's when they're gonna start bleeding in those loot boxes. They did last year. You know?
I'll still buy it though, because just based on the beta, it was a fun game to play.
It was for what it was, and so was Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint.
Don't get
It
me
was-
started, dude.
It was fun for what it was. It was cool. It was a looter shooter. I was happy with it.
It was.
Then, when the game got released, you could buy skill points, you could level up, you could purchase prestige points, you could get skins, you could get your weapons, you could buy literally anything and everything: scopes, rifles, attachments, longer clip magazines,
Yep.
armor piercing ammo. Every fucking bit of that bitch was fucking monetized. And I'm like, I don't want to buy any game for the next 35 fucking years when it comes out. Nintendo, I'll give a pass to. You're pretty badass, Nintendo. You give me some pretty decent DLCs, but
The thing with Call of Duty is, I mean, they're not gonna make it to that extent. They would, I'm assuming, would keep it something
do you
how
know?
like, I don't know, but I'm based
No.
on like Advanced Warfare when they made it like just like you could buy those crates. I'm thinking they'll keep to kind of that. But
I can't agree with that, man. I think they're gonna see how much they can get away with. They're gonna try to normalize it, and then they're gonna just keep going.
they'd just be so dumb to do that with this specific game.
of course
Any
it
other
would.
game, okay, but with Modern Warfare, that's gonna be stupid because everyone's gonna hate it. And Modern Warfare is the biggest Call of Duty that's come out since Black Ops 2.
They're gonna do it. It's gonna happen,
But
man.
you see,
gonna
they're
happen.
also not thinking from a consumer standpoint. They're
Well, they
thinking from a
should.
business standpoint. They're thinking, well, Fortnite's got all those fucking loot boxes in them. Well, shit, dude, fucking Breakpoint can't. Oh, those people got pissed off. But you know what? They took out some of them. Now you're not allowed to buy
Yep.
skill points. So you know, like they're just gonna like they're gonna sit there and they're gonna like with this like pickaxe and just kind of like hit you just a little bit. Just go, okay, what else can we take away from? And like,
Start chiseling away, man.
yeah, like I'm just like, so it's gonna happen either way, and I'm like, I don't even want to be a part of that. Like,
All right.
eh.
Well, I have to get going, so
Eh!
I know it sucks. Thank you guys so much for watching the Talking Scary podcast over to you guys over at iTunes. You guys get this 2 days early, so you guys are gonna see this on Monday. If you want to watch it live, tune in next Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and catch us over there on ScaRy Sniping Twitch, and you'll see us live. Have a good one, guys, and we'll see you guys next time.
See ya.